Welcome to Cupid's Oracle, where we cover everything love, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Much love and light to everybody out there. I want to welcome back to the channel, my OGs. Welcome to the channel, any new viewers, okay? This message here we have is they're in denial over the separation or ending, okay? We have somebody with their head stuck in the ground. They're not paying attention. They're not wanting to see something. We got somebody over here on the other side who's having a great time. Having a wonderful Christmas time. That's the song that just came to my head. And I'm recording this on the 24th. Okay, maybe that's why, I don't know. But you're having a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, and then we got law firm. What is this? We've been having a lot of legal stuff here lately, but somebody may have gone through some sort of divorce or legal separation in some form, okay? Or something official took place, an official breakup, an official dissolution of a marriage or an agreement, a partnership, something legally ended, okay? A legal divorce, whether you divorce your friend, whether you divorce the job, a company, whether you divorce your partner, whether you divorce your husband, the wife, whatever it is, it's over with. But the other person, okay, one person I'm getting is in balance, the other person is out of balance. You're out of touch, I'm out of time, 'cause I'm out of my head when you're not around. Yeah, this person is out of their head. It's like they don't know how to deal with this ending that took place. But we have you on the other end is having a good time here, enjoying yourself. You're like, oh my God, thank God I'm up out of this. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm away from this person, or this situation that I was in is finally over with. But you got the other person on the other end who's like, no, they're playing the victim. They may have, I don't know if somebody here may have won some sort of had a monetary judgment to where now this person feels like they're in debt. Somebody may be overindulging in the alcohol, okay? Maybe wanting to retaliate through physical violence or something like that, okay? But this is somebody who is, they don't feel like this is over with, but it's over with. Like, this person may be in your energy for a little bit here. Even though you've won against this person, this is somebody who's still like hanging around a little bit. It may take a little while to get the picture. So I see somebody like aggravating somebody here, maybe calling them, maybe still trying to argue with them, still trying to be in their business, watching them, being sneaky energy here is what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody peeping and watching, asking people about you still. Confirmation was in my ear. People watching you. Yeah. Trying to find out like what you got going on, or trying to still claim some territory that they should not be trying to claim, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you were given some sort of lifesaver in this situation to where you were able to find a way out of this situation. And I feel like now that you're out of it, you don't want to go back to it. So it's like you're not really, yeah, this person, for some of y'all, it was infidelity involved in this situation here. Somebody cheated, somebody was being manipulative, somebody being around people who encouraged them to be that way, who egg them on, especially if somebody cheated on you, right? They may have had friends who like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cover for you, I got you, I'm gonna say you at the crib, or you was drinking and you passed out, you sleep, but you out in the streets, you feel me, doing whatever. I feel like this person, they had a friend group. That's confirmation on my ear again. What was that? they have a friend group that really enables cheating culture. Okay, like they like push for infidelity. Okay, they push for extramarital affairs. They push for just cheating in general, right? Even if you live with the person, even if you've been a long-term couple, even if you're not married, they still push for it. Like, that is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We knocking them down 24/7 all over town. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of vibes. Somebody that's for the streets, and their whole team was for the streets, is what I'm getting here. Their whole team was for the streets. It was not just them. It's everybody who they were around, okay, was for the streets. And now they're not wanting to let it go. Yeah, it says flexibility, escaping a tight spot. Yeah, you got out of you. I'm hearing somebody here. You may have, I'm no pun intended. You may have, took a couple of bullets, dealing with this person, but you also dodged some bullets too, to where this person wasn't being reliable to you. The persistence was, they were persistently unreliable towards you. That's the only way. That's the only area I'm seeing them being disciplined, right? I feel like you guys took the warning. You guys were warned. Spirit warned you to back out of this situation, especially because when you found out, or when you got the nudge that this person was was cheating, or not being honest with you. Yeah, I feel like you were given a way out of the situation. I feel like this person lacks self-discipline right now, and they're like, that person's in victim mode, okay? Even though they're not looking at what happened to push this situation to where it is, to cause this situation to dissolve. They're just looking at like, oh my God, like you actually left, or we are not together anymore. I don't have you as an option anymore. This could be somebody also who just took you for granted, okay? Somebody who thought they could play around, think you will always be there, but when that knock came at the door for the soft life, this motherfucker, ooh, guys, you see him getting in my back. When this person gave you nothing but the hard life, they gave you, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. That's what they was giving you, a hard knock life. Yeah, giving you straight up hard knock life. But when that knock came at the door, that was like, look, soft life initiated. Let's get it popping. You was like, say less. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You pack your bags and you hit the road. And it's I feel like I see this person, you left so fast, this person's head was spinning. You left so fast, this person's head was spinning. They didn't know what was happening. They didn't know what was going on. They're like, wait a minute, what do you mean? Wait a minute, what are you doing? Why is your stuff gone? Why is your phone number changed? Or why your phone keep going to the voicemail? Wait a minute, what is this document right here? Why did you just serve me with papers? Wait a minute, what is this? I feel like you left this person in shock because they were not expecting you to do what you did. I feel like it was a power move. Remember, was I just talking about debt? Yeah, your person is in debt right now, money issues over this situation. And they may also be blaming you for it. I don't know if you took money from them, or they had to pay you in a settlement, or they were also depending on your money. You were splitting bills half and half. I don't know what that was. Maybe you were splitting bills in half and half, and now they got to come up with the whole thing. But my thing is like, was you thinking about that when you was running the streets though? You feel me? You should have thought about that so whoever you run into for pizza, or whoever you bringing the pizza to, why don't you go move in with them? You feel me? Why don't you go ask them for the coins? You feel me? Yeah. People don't never think like about that stuff while they doing it. But when it's gone, now they want to think. Now they want to think and like, oh dang, well I messed up a good thing. Well, were you worried about that when you were messing up that good thing? You didn't even think about it. You didn't even care. You know what I mean? You didn't even care. You didn't even care. But now you're setting boundaries and you shutting this person out, and they can't handle it. It's too much for them to handle. You shutting them out. It's like, yo, I'm not playing with you. Because this person was emotionally unavailable to you, now you're emotionally unavailable to them. Yes. They set boundaries to you and didn't give you themselves. That's why it made it so easy for them to go and do whatever they wanted to do with other people. That's why it was easy for them to do that. But now you turn around, you setting boundaries, and you are not emotionally available to this person no more. Like, no, I've already giving you the best that I got, baby. You gave them the best that you got, and it's like, I ain't got no more to give you. Sorry. Like, you know, you should have taken care. You should have, my boy. I'm hearing my boy. You should have just like, you know, handled it when you had it. You feel me? You should have not lied. You should have not been telling lies, and you wouldn't get caught up in lies. I'm hearing y'all some. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, didn't I tell y'all this person was keeping tabs on y'all? Confirmation right here, baby. Bottom of the deck. Keeping tabs on y'all. But see, the thing about it is that you guys, your energy, you're very, very intuitive, okay? You know when something goes wrong. If you're a woman, you know, you might have what is called women's intuition. If you're a man, you just intuitive. You feel me? So you knew something was wrong. We got moon energy heavily on this reading too as well. You knew something was wrong. You knew something was happening behind the scenes. You knew the energy was off. You were like, yo, it's something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the air smells a little funky. I don't know where it's coming from, but something is not right. Something needs to be clean. I need to find out where this stench is coming from so that I can get it up out of here. And that stench led you right back to this mofo, whether it's the female or whether it's the male. You feel me? Confirmation. It led you right back to them. And now that you're gone, now they want to be in your. They want to know what you're doing. What you doing? There must be a reason why you dipped so quick, or why you gave up on us, because there must be somebody else. That's what this person is thinking. For some of y'all, I'm getting this person is thinking that. They thinking, oh, since it was so easy for me to cheat and do whatever, you must have been doing the same thing the whole time too. So that's why you did what you did, because you left me to go be with them. No, you left them to get your sanity, your peace of mind. That's why you left. That's why you stopped dealing with them. Because you knew this person wasn't a good fit, and you accepted the truth. Because this person had you had things up in the air. Yes. They had it all up in the air. You thought it was a good fit, but then you finally saw the truth and what it was, and you started accepting it, and you took the rose-colored glasses off, and you started seeing all the different colors that was going on around you. You started seeing everything. You feel me? You're not seeing one thing's one-dimensional. You started seeing everything. Yes. Now this mofo saying, wait a minute. They saying, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Nah. Now they want to, now it's wait a minute. Can we talk? Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk? Nope. Unfinished business. What's unfinished? Unfinished. This person may have also even had an office romance. Yes. They might have been clocking in, you feel me? Yeah, clocking in. I just heard, plug it in. They may have been, let me stop. But yo, I'm having, everybody in the office knew about this person's wild side. Yo, Everybody, can you imagine when you invite your spouse or whatever to the company function? Everybody like, oh damn, look at them over there. He hollering at Susie in accounting, and he hollering at da 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 over here. Look at her. Oh yeah, she banging the boss. You know what I mean? That's embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing. And now look at this, bro. Look at this. We got secret admirer, and then we got karmic connection. I feel like this person got themselves in a karmic connection. This person turned to be a karmic connection for you as well. When you found out what the hell was going on behind the scenes, this person may have stressed you the hell out. But y'all like, you know what? We're not doing none of that no more. I'm about to live my life, and here you are with the star energy here. You healing yourself. You are healing. You are out here having a good time because you no longer dealing with that zero. You setting yourself up for a hero if you want that. But I feel like now you're just partying, you're just having fun, you're just living your life and surrounding yourself with good people. You're getting your life back with the Knight of Wands. Some of you may be having a little, flings here and there, you know what I'm saying? We all grown, but that's up to you, whatever. But I feel like you're getting your power back. You're getting your je ne sais quoi back. You're healing yourself. You're no longer in this stressed out type of energy here, right? Your emotions, you were stressed out because you knew something was going on. Well, look at this high priest energy confirmation here. You knew something was going on. That's why it stressed you out. You couldn't sleep because you knew. Like some of y'all, she's over with her friends, or she's going on a cruise with her friends. He's going on a cruise with his friends, whatever. And you knew something was going. You knew it wasn't just y'all just with the boys or just with the girls. You feel me? No, you knew something extra was going on behind the scenes. You could feel it, and it may have made you have sleepless nights. Especially when you call the person, they don't answer the phone. Sleepless nights, because you know something is going on. That intuition, hey, you can't hide from the sun. Oh no, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Yeah, it's like the intuition. You can't hide from that. It was all out in the open, and I feel now you could breathe again. Now you have a sigh of relief. Now this confirmation in my ear. Now you just like, oh my God, now I feel good. I ain't gotta worry about where this mofo at. I ain't gotta worry about nobody coming back to me telling me nothing. I ain't gotta worry about them bringing me nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta worry about none of that. I'm just cool, and I'm having fun, and my life is moving more so into balance and into harmony. I see how it is when you drop those zeros, when you see people for who they really are, and you get that riffraff out of your life. I see how that happens when you put yourself first. When you put you first, when you accept things for what it is, and you give yourself an ultimatum. Look, okay, so now I see what's going on. Am I gonna stay with this and accept it, or I'm gonna keep moving on my life? You guys chose to not stay with it and accept it. You chose to move on with your life, and now you feel 100 times better. Yes, you feel 100 times better, and I feel like you don't want to go back, because now you are the star of your own show. You feeling good. You healed from that. You're not dealing with that no more. You can sleep good at night. You're not worried about if this person is lying to you, telling you, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. You're not worried about who they sleeping with in the office, or that person that they got a job in the office, they hollering at them. Somebody here, your person even got this person a job at the office, bro. That's like grimy. Somebody stressing you the hell out, making your hair fall and making you turn gray prematurely. Ain't nobody got time for none of that. Nobody got time for none of that, bro. And talking about unfinished business, ain't what business is there to finish? Y'all comment that down below. What business is there to finish with this person? What business? and now they want to keep tabs on you, try to find out what you were doing before they didn't care, before or they was keeping tabs on you to know, to see if, where you were, so you won't pop up on them. You ain't trying to hit no more lies from this person. It's done with. It's over with. You see this? It's official. It's over with. No turning back. And I feel like you guys are feeling happy. You feeling it's a weight lifted off your shoulder. You actually have time to actually heal. You're seeing things differently in life. You're rediscovering yourself. You're discovering how much you've changed, how much you've grown, how much you've learned. And you're liking the person who you are without them. Yeah. Congratulations to you guys. But that's what I got for you guys today. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. If this resonates, comment down below, let me know. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Much love and light. Ciao.